I'm Riya Bhatia, and today I'll be talking about social issues, focusing specifically on body shaming. Before I start, I would like to give a trigger warning. There are going to be mentions of eating disorders in this video. So if anyone is triggered by that or is uncomfortable with the mentions, please refrain from watching this video. So when we talk about social issues, we think of many things, maybe like discrimination, racism, inequality, poverty, or anything along the lines of that. And today I'll be talking about an issue that I personally think isn't being talked about enough, which is body shaming. So not even just fat people, thin people are also judged and body shamed. Mostly, at least from my experience, in Indian families, every time relatives meet someone, the first statement that is used to greet them is usually something like, "Oh, you've gotten so fat," or "Oh, you've gotten so thin, you aren't eating much," or something along the lines of that. I have been allegedly thin all of my childhood, and my elder sister has been considered fat. And for most of our childhood, we've been scolded for not eating too much or eating too much. And I was called a wooden stick or teased if there was a windstorm outside, or just like a gust of wind. I was told to not go outside because the wind would just blow me away. And my sister was teased, like, even by our parents or just relatives, by calling her a cow since she was fat. Additionally, I feel like there is a superstition that is stuck to this, which is that a thin person does not have enough strength, physical strength, and that they're thin because they don't eat too much or something like that. And the fat person is considered to be lazy, or they're not doing any kind of physical activity, and if that is not the case, they're often looked down upon. And I feel like it isn't just the older relatives in Indian families, it's just everyone. Society has conditioned us to body shame a person the moment we see them. So from what I have observed, the first thought that usually comes to our mind after we see a person is something along the lines of, "Wow, that person is so thin," or "Oh my god, that person is so obese." Basically something relating to their body shape. And a lot of people do not realize this, and I have also come to realize this very recently, but we're always body shaming or judging one another the moment we see them. Often when we see someone for the first time, we usually comment about their body shape or just assume things like, "Oh, they must diet a lot, right?" Or something like, if they're thin, let's say, something along the lines of, "Oh, they must have like an eating disorder or something." And these things are just like talked upon so insensitively, and we don't realize this, but we are also body shaming others whenever we see them. And in my opinion, as I said, it's society which has conditioned us, but I think we can do something about it. So maybe next time when we see someone, we try to not assume anything about them or comment anything about their body shape, even in our minds.